Dripping Aquafina, I'm sipping 15, kept a weapon on me.
Let's get right into it. The top upcoming smartphones in August 2019. We've got a lot coming in August. We've got the new Snapdragon 855 processor that will be going into a couple of phones coming very soon, and some other releases as well in the mid-range and a big flagship. Two smartphones to be announced very soon, and both taking advantage of that new Snapdragon 855 Plus chipset that has greater GPU and CPU scores. Apparently a 15% increased GPU score on that one. Perfectly set up for gaming phones. We've got the Asus ROG Phone 2, Republic of Gamers phone, and also just today Xiaomi announced that the Black Shark 2 Pro will be coming very soon too. So the Asus ROG phone has had a couple of leaked images come out in China, and actually the specs of this have all been leaked as well. So check this out, this phone is coming with a 5,800 milliamp hour battery. That is ginormous. You could power your car off a battery that big. Why it needs a big battery? It's a gaming phone, and also this Snapdragon 855 Plus is an overclocked version of the 855. It's not a different chip, they've just increased the power. Increased power consumption, but no increase in efficiency means this thing is going to be so power hungry. So you need a big battery. Not only that, but this phone is tipped to have 120 Hz refresh rates. That puts the OnePlus 7 Pro at 90 Hz into the shade. Whether you need 120 Hz refresh rates is another thing. Most games aren't even pushing anywhere near that anyway. So to have it in the phone, I suppose is a good thing, but you're not going to be able to use it with PUBG or any of the most popular games anyway. Anyway, that thing is going to be big, thick, and heavy, but we'll have to see what it's like when it releases next month. Then we have the Black Shark 2 Pro. Black Shark 2 is already out. This is the Pro version. Now, I'm assuming Xiaomi are going to use the 855 Plus. That just makes sense. They're improving the Black Shark 2. Other than that, I don't know much about the phone. I'm sure in the coming days, there's going to be leaks of all the specs. But I'm assuming a Snapdragon 855 Plus, a huge battery, and a decent screen on that one. Basically an upgraded version of the Black Shark 2. iQOO are not to be left out. They said that an iQOO 5G phone, interesting, may be coming very soon, actually in August. Vivo have registered a 5G phone very recently, although I don't think it's the Vivo iQOO 5G. What's going to be coming out of this? This is a gaming phone or a gaming brand too. They have an 855 version. They have the newly released iQOO Neo 845 version. And this is obviously going to be the 855 Plus version. And I guess they're going with 5G too. And like I said, Vivo have registered a 5G phone very recently. This could be the NEX or the NEX. That seems a prime candidate for a 5G phone because that is what Vivo used to put all the really expensive components into. Whether August is the release date for that one, we don't know, but Vivo have started sending out some little hints that that phone is coming soon too. Then we have Huawei's offerings, the Nova 5i Pro. Yeah, that Nova 5 range has so many phones. You've got the Nova 5i or Nova 5 Lite, the Nova 5 and the Nova 5 Pro. Now you're getting a Nova 5i Pro version. So it's a bit confusing, but apparently Huawei want to put the 810 chipset in there, the Kirin 810. That's their new mid-range chipset. It looks to get an LCD screen with a hole punch in there, and the back has a camera unit that looks very, very much like the Mate 20's camera unit, because I think outside of China, this phone is sometimes known as the Mate Lite, like the Mate 20 Lite or maybe the Mate 30 Lite as it will be this year. The camera unit at the back there apparently housing a 24 megapixel main camera and 8 megapixel secondary camera, and then two other cameras which are going to be depth sensors. And lastly, the Honor 9X will be announced on the 23rd of this month, coming probably at the end of July or the start of August. We'll get the Honor 9X and the 9X Pro. The difference between them is that the Pro is going to have an improved camera, but I've been told that both of the phones will have the new and the same Kirin 810 chipset. They will be priced pretty competitively as well. So Huawei are putting this new mid-range chipset in quite a few quite competitively priced phones, which is good for us. The 9X looking to get a main 48 megapixel camera, then a secondary ultra wide camera, and then a depth sensor, and the Pro version possibly adding in either an extra depth sensor or possibly a zoom camera on there as well. And of course, the biggest release of August, one of the biggest releases of the whole entire year, the Galaxy Note 10 on the 7th of August is the Unpacked event. We do know mostly everything about that now. A massive new redesign on the screen, a centered hole punch cutout, a Snapdragon 855, apparently not the Snapdragon 855 Plus, a redesigned camera, although not really any improvements in the camera, just a redesign on that one. 25 watt fast charging in the Note 10, and apparently up to 45 watt fast charging in the Note 10 Plus, but that will come with a 25 watt charger in the box, so you're gonna have to fork out a bit of extra money if you really do want fast charging. Thank you Apple, thank you Samsung for that. At least Huawei puts the fast chargers in the box. Even though the Note 10 is a flagship, it's pretty predictable these days, and it's actually more interesting for me anyway to look at what companies are doing in the mid-range. We seem to get way more bang for your buck in that area. Anyway, send me a comment and let me know what is the phone you're looking forward to the most.
Blow make digits, I'm on my business, stack chicken like what it's gonna be.